Hey everybody, good morning. Welcome to the chat. Thanks for checking me out. Today's subject is hopefully I have an idea what I'm talking about. So everybody, thanks for checking me out. Hope you're having a great day. I'll be back in a minute to catch up with you guys. Thank you. It's a beautiful day. 75 degrees and no humidity. Sunny. I just sang everybody in the club's getting tipsy. Check out what you guys said in a second. It's a nice day. Definitely. I cut that grass. I didn't even realize I cut the grass. I was singing to myself and dancing. I had a lot of fun. That's what it's all about, having fun. I got some commentary I want to talk about a little later too, about AMC stock and what my thoughts are on it. See what you guys are up to. Take a break for it. Because I've been hardly working, or working hard. One of them two. I think it's really working. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Got a lot of people in here already. Hey, Blake's here. Cassie, good morning. Thank you for stopping. Shred, I saw your baseball game videos, and I saw you called, but I had the phone ringer off, so I missed it. I'm sorry about that yesterday. Hey, Shredda. Mr. Toad's here. Hey, Toad. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Toad is here. Yep. Let the toad be free. Hope you're both well. Blake, good morning. And hello to everybody. Ugandan Toad and all the rest of you guys all know Blake from Blake TV. Pretty funny. Say hi to him. Don't make him feel like he's not here. Okay, yeah, Shredder. You the bro. So hopefully I fun at that baseball game last night. It wasn't on TV by my house, so they just had the Yankees game on. I think that we all... Lawnmowers, okay. We could watch that. Agreed. The hell out of some yards. Must admit. Here's my thoughts on that. 85 here. Too hot? Wow, it's a nice cool day here. We lost humidity. Still in Chicago until tomorrow. Morning, 78 degrees. 70 degrees in Iowa. Wow. I gotta put my long johns on. 78 degrees. I'm having a good day. I was thinking of something. I don't know what I was thinking about. I was gonna tell you guys my thoughts on AMC, which I could be completely wrong. I hope that I'm wrong. I just missed a comment. I think that with the ape that they introduced, I don't know what they're trying to pull off with that. I just hope, because I watched a bunch of videos last night because nobody was on. So I'm thinking that, because I look at not only the big picture, but I look at many pictures. I hope, because some people were commenting that they say that with the price of ape and also with the price of the actual stock itself, AMC, that they're pretty close, $15, $16, $17. I'm just hoping people don't keep thinking that way, because I'm kind of thinking that maybe what they're trying to do is push AMC way down to, like, say, maybe $5 or $4, even something that low, but yet have ape be high enough to try to make it balanced out, so that way they could try to cover those shorts. And I know you're going to say that if we don't sell, they won't be able to, have no shorts to cover. But that's, in my thoughts, that's not true either, because they just keep pulling out like a magic out of a rabbit, out of a top hat. Magic. They just keep make the rules. So I'm thinking that possibly, yeah, I think possibly that they're going to try to push it down, and then they're going to mysteriously, say if it goes down to $4, let's hope it don't go down to $4, but just say it does, just for less. No arguments or nothing, and if it gets to $4, they're going to cover, and they're not going to lose all their money, so they'll be happy on that end, and they'll try to get their books maybe back in order, or cover all synthetic shares. I don't know what the deal is, but something's fishy, and like I always said from the beginning, we want their money just as much as they want our money, and chances are, because they got more money, they could play the game a lot longer and hold us down, and people might say, we're not going to sell to give them the shares, but like I said, they might pull something somewhere out of something. I told you said something. I missed what you said. Agreed. Yep, going down, up. So I'm just saying, that's what I'm thinking. So hopefully I'm wrong. But that was my thoughts on that. And then, what else was I going to tell you guys too? I was going to think of something else too. Huh. One eye fall off, guy. Because you're tipsy? That's a good song. You ever hear that song, Blake? Goes, everybody in the club getting tipsy. I don't know if you like rap music at all, or hip hop. I was trying to get I'll jump back to yours in a second. Sorry, that was disgusting. On the Fall Guys, I got it downloaded on my little laptop, but I can't get it to actually load up through the game thing. So, ape was halted 10 times on Monday. Yeah, I watched it in the morning in the beginning for the first half hour because I took Monday off, so I stayed out too late Sunday night. And Robert, if you're watching in the background, I got Pepsi again today. Yeah, I was watching it getting halted. So I don't know what that was all about. It was calling the rules because, you know, I don't think those rules are getting halted. They should have got halted, but maybe the actual brokerage itself, they couldn't figure out what was going on, so they have to call a timeout on their end. And that could be just something as easy as saying accidentally you lost internet connection on AMC and Ape itself. Ape has been fishy since it started trading. My Canadian friend still hasn't received. Cassie, in the morning, I don't really talk to them. These guys, I don't talk to nobody on the channel, but I put on, because at least it's got some numbers on it, and I click on Bulldog Trading. I really don't pay attention to those guys. I just watch the charts, and I don't know if any guys like them or don't like them, but that's not none of the topic. But I just watched it, and I also watch a guy in the morning too. His name is KC Shaw, and I was a fan of KC Shaw. I was watching him back in a while when I started getting into clay back in December, and then one day I actually made it to be at first in that KC's chat, which means absolutely nothing. Being first or being a moderator means nothing because the paychecks are the same for the person that's doing it. And I was first in the chat, and he just skipped right over my name and he just went to the next person because I was a new person just jumping in on there. So that pretty much gave me the cold shoulder. So, you know, I just put him on, but I don't subscribe to him or nothing because, like I said, he pissed me off by doing that move. That was stupid when every day he used to make a comment about being first. I see what you said, Toad. But I just put those guys on because they're on in the morning. So with TV on in the background. And a lot of those guys were talking about that on Cassie on that Bulldog. Whatever website they were on, they didn't get their shares either. But I didn't know they were from Canada. Watch Keenan and Grace. Yeah, I did see that. I did see that video. If that's what you're talking about, I gotta move the camera because you guys can't see me. If that's what you're talking about, Toad, I did watch that video. It was like 2 days old, and he said that the SEC secretary, instead of worrying about AMC, he's worried about crypto right now. So that could be giving them guys at AMC a chance to pull a fast one on their end, which they are, because you know, like I said, they don't want to pay the money, you know. And then they were talking. I saw that video too. He was talking about Regal and another cinema was going to go bankrupt or something they were talking about. That's got nothing to do with AMC if those guys go bankrupt, so I have no idea why they pulled that out and pulled that card out to talk about those guys going bankrupt. But it's all weird, you know, definitely fishy. There's some scams going on somehow because, like I said, with my picture that I see, looking at many pictures, I think they're going to drive AMC down to next to nothing and then cover. And then once they cover all that, and they're going to do the same thing to Ape, you know, just pull it out. And once AMC's done, they'll just get rid of Ape too and get their money out of that somehow. And I don't know, because like people that got money, the money comes to them. That's the weird thing, you know. And if you especially need the money, it's definitely a tough call, you know, to get the money to come to you. But that's just my thoughts. And then, you know, if you want to keep talking about the algorithm, I could be totally wrong. You know, I just think that like the algorithm for trading, you know, just say for instance AMC's at $9 and it just goes up a hair, and if there's bids on it, they'll go up to, you know, $9.10, and then it might go back down to $8.90. And then if it gets a huge jump and say it goes to, you know, $15 or $16, and then after $15 or $16, it'll stay at that level for a while, and then if you know, people don't start buying or selling, it'll start dropping a little bit, and eventually it'll just find its own rhythm again, back to whatever the price might be that people are willing to pay and buy. I missed that comment. I'm sorry about that. But that's just my thought on that. It's all, like I always said before, it's not a negative thing. I'm just saying that I always thought, because I never got in the stock market, I always knew about it, but I didn't have no money. I always thought that the stock market, not saying it to be mean, or nasty, is a rich old white man's club to join, and they don't want you in there. You know what I'm saying? It's just like an elite club, kind of like a country club for golf. So that's my thoughts on that. Like I said, I could be totally wrong, but I'm just making chat. Ape will shoot itself in the foot. Yep. I agree, Toad. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to be realistic. So, don't get me wrong. I want to make a lot of money off AMC because I got 150 shares at $17. So that was what, 1,700, half of 1,700. We'll just say 900 for the sake of argument. So say I got $2,600 in AMC. I'm hoping I could add a zero to it. Turn that $2,600 into $26,000, but it's not looking too promising. But you never know though, because when you get stocks out of the blue, they come out and they go crazy, like the one we were talking about last week on that. And then the rest of the crypto market, it's up just a tiny bit, but that's also, that's a game too. What I'm thinking of doing, I'm thinking of, I really don't want to buy no more crypto or no more stocks right now because, I'm not making no money. I'm losing money at it. So I really don't want to throw no more money in except like just Bitcoin. That's the only one I believe in, Bitcoin. Because if you don't believe in Bitcoin, you shouldn't even be in a crypto game because that's the only one that's going to stay around and make it. If that's, and I know some people are going to argue about it, but that's the number one player, Bitcoin. But what I need to do, if I could start over, what I would do is I would take, this is also going to take a little bit of work, but you also could put aside like a trade to do a limit trade or a sell order trade. Say I put, $1,000 into, Ethereum and say it went up, what I'm saying, $100. I should have just started selling right away and just taking whatever little profit I could get out of it and just play the game like that instead of being so worried and not wanting to sell, which I did the last 3 times with Bitcoin. I lost out, but I didn't want to sell because I keep thinking it's going to go higher because I'm hoping it does get to $100,000 by 2030. I'm sorry, $1 million by 2030. But who knows? Who knows at all? Because just to jump back on a different story too, which also affects, the cryptos and all that, is we had a primary election because we got elections coming up in November, midterm elections. And would you believe that, they voted all the exact same people back that are doing a terrible job right now. They all won their races. I couldn't believe it because the way I look at it is just say, for instance, in my grass cutting business, if I do a terrible job and I come back to give you a new, to refer you, or I should say, to re-sign you back up for the following year, and if I'm doing a terrible job, chances are you're going to get somebody else to do it. So I don't know I have no idea what people are thinking nowadays. It just doesn't make sense because everything's in the toilet, from, interest rates to gas prices to food, the food prices to you go shopping and now you can't buy what you want. You got to buy something, it would be your second, third, or fourth choice, but it's the same product, just a different manufacturer name, and people are just letting it go and pretending that everything's fine and dandy. But who knows? That's just my thought on that. But that makes no sense at all. You would think that the people with the things been so stale the last year, with everything going, up and upward with sky prices, skyrocketing prices on everything, that somebody would say, hey, we need people to step in here and make a change, but they're not. That just, makes me shake my head on that one because I'm ready for a change. Even if we get a person in there for, 2 years or 4 years on the next term and they do a terrible job too, at least they try to do something different. So my thoughts on that are not to talk politics or nothing, but if we don't get no changes in November with the elections again because of what bad job the people are doing right now, some people might say it's a good job. Chances are that my friend Brandon, he might win again in 2024. I hate to say because I don't know what people are thinking or who's calling the shots anymore. It's unbelievable. So, but anyways, hope everybody's having a good day. Sorry about me lecturing, you know. Probably got some people mad. Someone I took an online class from didn't work, invite me to take it again yesterday. I did see that, Cassie. I did see you mention that in when I stalk you on Twitter. But you got so much stuff on Twitter, it's hard to stalk you. You got like 10 million things on there. But yeah, I did see you say something about you took the class and you're going to pay for it again, retake it. You know, I had to take it, but that was called summer school. Because the F summer report card, Cassie, all that stood for future grass cutter. That's what F stood for back in the day. And back in the day when I was a student, you're good? Good, Shredder, thanks. Back at you. But back in the day when I went to school, I mean, teachers, they weren't afraid to fail you or give you bad grades. Nowadays, at least where I'm at, they just push the kids through school, no matter if you're, you know, smart or need improving. Just push everybody through to the next level because they don't want to deal with you. And nowadays, if the student doesn't beat the teacher up, when they call the parents to just come to school, the parents will beat the teacher up. So you can't win anymore if you're a teacher either. So that's a tough gig too. But I don't know the answers, and I try to be a problem solver. You know, I try to look at things because I know you guys that are watching right now, you work just as hard as I do to make your money, and you want to try to make the most of it and make money with it, and not donate to somebody who's got, you know, billions of dollars. But you just never know. But I'm having a good day. I probably just put everybody in a down mood. So everybody, we should go for happy hour somewhere. That would be fun. Go out and have a Pepsi. And everybody could laugh. We'll put the jukebox on, or I want to call it a jukebox, but the thing on the wall. It's not a jukebox anymore. You're working from your phone. But actually, a couple of the bars I stop at, they got Spotify. And the bartenders could pick the music to play. And then a couple other places I stopped, they don't play any music at all because they want you to use the jukebox on the wall. And those places, when that happens, that's stupid. I'm going to go sit there and just look at you and twiddle your thumb. That's the fun time. Excuse me. I gotta get in that burping contest. Angie, if you're listening in the background, I gotta jump in on that burping contest with you guys next time. But everybody, thanks for stopping by. Gonna start weed whacking. I'll see you guys on Clays in a little bit if you guys jump off. Thank you. Pudgy, if you're listening, hope you feel better. If you're on there anywhere, Pudgy. You know, being sick sucks. That's for sure. I'll be back in about 4 or 5 minutes. I'll be done. Thank you. That's cool. I was thinking about it just now. I'm at the house where the neighbor's got the beautiful in-ground pool. And I haven't hit him at all this year, one time swimming. So I got a good conversation starter. I'm going to ask him when I run into him if they YouTube or watch YouTube. Because if they watch YouTube, they should be home right now instead of working. So maybe, I don't know, it's weird, but hey, if I introduce them to YouTube, we'll come outside more often because we'll be watching YouTube and sit outside in the sun. Maybe they have to go to work and do a job, I don't know. Try to catch me riding dirty. Try to catch me riding dirty. Those are my $1 million thoughts on AMC. Hope I'm wrong, because I want to make some money too. But usually I miss the train. Well, at least I'm on the train. Maybe that $72 back in the day was the MOAS for AMC. I have no clue because I wasn't in it back then. I missed out on all that. But the only reason I jumped into AMC is because the crypto was stale for a while. And that throws the catch-22 question. If AMC should push back down to say, $6 or $7 or $5, if I should buy some more and increase my position, because I believe, well, I hope it goes up, but I might be. But you can't second guess yourself either, because you second guess yourself and shoot yourself in the foot then. Try to catch me riding dirty. Try to catch me riding dirty. Ugh. Today is a perfect day to take a sick day and not cut grass. And just drive around and blast the radio super loud. See if you guys had anything to say. Somebody's gonna have a wonderful day. Yeah, Pudgy. Okay, you're good. That's true, Toad. He did shake his hand. Okay, later. I'm not sure who took off, but thank you for stopping. Online class, okay. Pudgy, yep, get well. Okay, have a wonderful day, everyone. Okay, Cassie, thank you for stopping. Hey, BC, how are you? Nice to talk to you. I'm just here plugging away, making some money, or at least making noise. I only got... Some of the houses are only going to get 2 cuts this month. That's terrible. But thank you for stopping by. We were talking about... I gave everybody a downing report on AMC stock, so everybody's probably mad. But I'm trying to be realistic and thinking about it. Trying to, not make false promises. I don't like false promises. I want to be honest and truthful, and some people don't want to hear it. Some people just want, be happy and go with the crowd. And like I said, I try to analyze everything, try to prepare for the worst. If not, when the worst comes, you got to figure out a way to get through it. So if you kind of got a little plan what you're going to do, whether it be a financial event or I didn't even stop for the stop sign. Retard. Well, they're playing football already too. That's not a good sign either. High school football's out there playing. But I try to be ready for in case, a flat tire or a snowstorm, or in case the sump pump breaks, I try to got a backup plan. It's a lot easier. I learned from when I was a volunteer fireman years ago that to have a pre-plan is a good idea, because it'll definitely, the pre-plan will definitely help you out in the event of an emergency. Instead of everybody running around like crazy trying to figure out what to do. And also a lot of practice at whatever you do to get good. But BC, if you're still there, hope you're having a great day. I'll see you around somewhere. Everybody took the night off last night. I played Fall Guys for a little bit, figuring it out. I got on my laptop and I'm trying to get that to work now, but I can't get it to load up on the game for some reason on my laptop. So that's tonight's project I'm working on. But as for the grasses, I don't know if they're ever going to come back to life. It might be a couple more weeks. We got some rain, but not enough. And then you figure this is going to be the last weekend of August. It's going to be September already. So in less than 2 weeks, we'll have Labor Day in the States again. And it's all downhill from there. Anybody watching in the background, thank you. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out. Enjoying my commentary, which I have no idea what I'm talking about. Just thinking. Just thinking out loud. It's okay to think out loud, because sometimes I talk to myself too. But I like watching myself. That's what I forgot to say. I forgot to tell Blake. I was going to tell him a quick story too. When I first used those people to YouTube, they'll have time to not work. Which will definitely be good. Robert, if you're watching, here's another Pepsi for you. No Coke. Coke wasn't on sale this week. But if Coke goes on sale, I'll buy it. I buy whatever's on sale. I got three 12 packs of 12 ounce for $12. At Dollar General. If you guys got a Dollar General by you, I'm sure you do, because they're everywhere up here. Every zip code's got a Dollar General. Oh, we got a friendly neighborhood grass cutter 2 houses down. But I've been lazy today. I've been lazy yesterday. Took Monday off, and I can't shake the laziness bug. I just don't feel like I can catch a groove, but there's no groove to catch because all I'm doing is making noise. But that's the way it is sometimes. I noticed too that I don't know if you guys ever have Pringles. Well, Pringles, they made a new flavor, salt and vinegar, so I bought it. And man, it gave me such heartburn. I never get heartburn. I finally figured it out. I got heartburn on Monday real bad. I had to actually get some Tums or Rolaids. That's like an antacid. And it went away. And then I got it again yesterday. And I had those potato chips. I took some of them in a little plastic Ziploc bag with me for lunch. And about 20 minutes after I ate them, man, I got the worst heartburn again yesterday. So I threw the rest of them in the garbage this morning. Usually Pringles got good stuff. I don't know why that gave me heartburn. So I hope I don't get that no more, because I never got heartburn before, and it wasn't too fun actually. Or maybe I'm having the big one, which I hope not, because I'm too young to have the big one. Be like, Elizabeth, I'm coming for you. Try to catch me riding dirty. Try to catch me riding dirty. I gotta get gas after this house too. Gas for the mower and gas for the car. That'll be $60. Payable to the gas station. But it's okay. Part of being in business. Got to spend money to make money. Grass is live. There's the tall fescue. All the weeds. Here's where I went to high school back there. Airhead High, it's called. Just the perfect spot, nice and shady. Definitely a nice place to take a break from it. See if anybody's still hanging out or if they ran away, which is just and cool. Okay, Toad said goodbye. Yep, we're all hanging in there, BC. That's cool. Just another day. Shut that off there. So I was thinking I'm going to try to... Always got something to think about. So my next plan is I'm going to try to take my GoPro and use that for being live at the same time, and use my cell phone too, and maybe we'll switch between the cameras. I don't know if that's possible or not. It'd be pretty cool, because then I could have one off on the side, and I could have a view of like a helmet view of me, or I could have a chest view. But I haven't used my GoPro in a couple, actually about well over a month. I haven't even turned it on, so but that's a thought for something to make it a little bit more interesting and more fun. So I'm just going to keep plugging away, and I will catch everybody else on other channels during the course of the day. Anybody in the background that was listening, thank you a million. I'll catch you guys a little later, somewhere. I'll be back at it tomorrow, same time, same grass cutting channel. So everybody, thank you for stopping. Everybody have a great day. I'll talk to everybody a little later. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.